All right, everybody, so today I will be planting these Thai eggplants that have been grown from seed, and look at how beautiful they are. They are definitely ready to be on their own. So the seeds to these eggplants originally came from a plant that my father gave to me in 2020. The plant did great. I had a lot of fruits from that plant, and I overwintered it that first year, and it did great. And then in 2022, I did a video, and I can link that video or link it in the description section for you to go visit it. I was getting it ready to overwinter it, and then that was in the fall. And then that winter, 2022, it was so harsh that the plant that I overwintered died, and it was in my unheated garage. A few other plants died that year as well. So I was really sad about it because it was a special plant to me. So 2023, I went a whole season without having that eggplant. And why, you ask? I didn't try to seed it or anything like that. Well, it's because in 2021, I tried to direct sow the seeds in, I believe, in the spring of that year, and they did not take. So I didn't think I wanted to do it again in 2023 because I knew it would not be successful as well. This year I really wanted to have that eggplant again, the Thai eggplant. And if you don't know what a Thai eggplant looks like, it's green. They're circular, and they taste very crunchy. They don't taste good, if you want to eat them raw, but people do eat them raw, but they usually eat it with something else, like a dipping sauce with it. Anyway, I don't recommend that you eat them raw unless you like the taste. It's kind of like bitter. It's just a different taste. So anyway, in 2020, this year, 2024, I knew that in order for me to be even successful, I needed to start the seeds a different way, either indoors, which I don't really want to do. I'll leave that to the professionals. Or it would have to be grown, or the seeds would have to be grown in a greenhouse, which I don't have a greenhouse. So one day I saw this container that I had in my house right here, and I'll show it to you. This container right here, and it was a light bulb moment. I was like, wait, I can probably use this because this mimics a greenhouse on the bottom here, or inside. So let me show it to you. So this is just a container that I bought baby spinach in, and I didn't throw it away because of that reason. I was like, I can use this like a greenhouse. So that's what I did. I used this as a greenhouse. It was in April. I don't know if you saw this. April 18th was when I put the seeds in, and I made sure that the outside temperature were between 50 to 60, and I left it in, make sure it has plenty of sunlight, but not in direct west facing sunlight, like in my zone here, because it gets really hot. And I was hoping for the best, but I was also expecting the worst, because this is my first time starting the seeds like this. And anyway, so I think I only had to take the container into the garage a couple of times when the temperatures were lower than 50 degrees. I think we had like maybe in the 30s. So other than that, this stayed in stayed outside. So anyway, every few days I would go to check on it, and around that 2 week time frame, I went to check and I saw like these seedlings. They were just like, I saw maybe one or two, and I was like, oh my goodness. So every few days I would go and check and I would see more and more. I was so excited. I even texted my sister about it. I sent her a photo of it. So I was like, wow, I'm going to be getting some, Thai eggplant of my very own. And the seeds came from the original plant that my father gave me. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I did save some seeds in 2022, and these came from the seeds that I collected in 2022. So I am so excited. This is my first time growing something in a sealed container like this that resembles a greenhouse effect. So I highly recommend it if you don't have a greenhouse and if you don't have something that you use as a greenhouse. This is perfect. The lid just opens and closes. I have a few, no, not a few, I have several eggplants here still, and I'll be potting that up them up soon. So this is definitely a game changer for me, and I will definitely be using this going forward. I have another container as well that I'm growing something in there already. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to planting. So I have 8 plants here. I'm going to be experimenting with them. I'm going to be planting most of them in containers. Now, my father mentioned that they do better in, part shade, and he lives in zone 9B, and I think it's probably 10A now. So anyway, I'm going to experiment, and when I looked online, it did say that it takes full sun. But I don't know what full sun's supposed to really mean, because it gets really, really hot over here. It's been raining, so I am like extremely sweaty, and my hair is probably going crazy right now with the I don't know, frizz right there. So yeah, I have 2 containers here, and I have one out there that I've already prepped and one over there. And then I'm going to be planting 2 in the containers out in the back. And then 2 will go in the ground. One will go in the ground in the front, and one will go in the ground in the back. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to planting. This area gets afternoon sun, so hopefully they will do well here. I think it's just so pretty right now. Look at that. I mean, there's not even like any insect marking on any of the plants from what I can tell. Maybe one right there, it's kind of damaged a little bit. So I'm excited to see how these will do, and they should grow pretty fast. All right, let's move to the other spot. All right, this area gets full sun morning until sunset. Since I'm planting eggplants today, I am wearing something that is cultural to my country, and this is called a sarong. And usually people wear this, whether you're in Thailand or in Cambodia, they would wear these at home. But I think it's pretty, so I'm starting a new trend. I'm going to be wearing this out as well, which I think I have worn it out. So anyway, I thought you might find that interesting if you didn't know. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to top dress all of them with the straws like I did with all the other containers. So that way it'll help retain the moisture, and it's something that I have on hand. There. This is more in the shade, so this might be a good or best location for it according to my father. So I have one right here. In the meantime, look at that Gara. It has filled out beautifully. And I even have several blooms now. So just an update on that. All right, that one is good to go. All right, so now we are ready to head over to the backyard. All right, so here's the other spot in the ground. I'm gonna put a smaller one. Grow well, my friend. Grow well. Oops. All right, and we have the last two to do. All right, here are the last two. The soil for these two containers are a little bit different too. It has more peat. And since I have it on hand, I just want to go ahead and use it. So we will see how they will do with this soil medium. Just made a mess right there. It's nice and fluffy too. All right, so this space gets some, it doesn't get some, it gets full direct sunlight all day long. The Japanese maple will help to shade it somewhat. And I love that Japanese maple. So far it has stayed the same color. I do not know the name of it. It was a gift, or the variety it is. It is a palmatum, Acer palmatum. So there you go. Just gonna move it there. Since this is peat base, I don't know if I need to put some straws on them as mulch. So we will see. I'll just leave them like this for now and then just mulch with straws for the other ones. And we'll just see. And that's it. All right, so all I have to do now is water these in and then put straws on top of the other containers and just leave these be. And I think I'm going to fertilize maybe at least twice for this season. And usually I'm pretty light on fertilizing, so I might not even fertilize it twice. Maybe it'll just be once, but we'll see. So cross my fingers that these are going to do great and they will produce fruits. And I will be able to collect seeds again for next year. So yes, if you have not grown Thai eggplants before, I hope you will consider trying to grow it as well. It's very easy now that I know how to do it. If you do it correctly, it's so easy to do. I hope you found this video enjoyable and helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, you can write them in the section down below. And until my next video, take care and bye for now.
It's me, the Mario. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any more content.